BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. Microsoft has recently announced that they are rolling out the WebView2 Runtime now to all supported consumer and home versions of the Windows 10 operating system. Now, if you're an average home user running Windows 10, you won't really be interacting with the WebView2 Runtime directly on a daily basis, although Microsoft is rolling it out by default now to supported versions of the Windows 10 operating system. The reason they have started rolling it out to Windows 10, and as many of you may know, it is bundled by default in the Windows 11 operating system, but the reason they are rolling out WebView2 Runtime now to the Windows 10 operating system is to mainly help developers with their applications in and on the Windows 10 operating system. Now, if you do not know what WebView2 Runtime is and what it actually does and is all about on your system, according to Microsoft in their announcement, they say that Microsoft Edge WebView2 is a developer control for embedding web content in applications. And basically, it's very closely linked and directly linked and associated with the Microsoft Edge web browser. They go on to say it allows developers to leverage the best of what Microsoft Edge Chromium platform can offer and build seamless experiences for their users that incorporate web-based content. And if we just head to that announcement, which was made available on the 27th of June, which was yesterday in my region, delivering the Microsoft Edge WebView2 Runtime to Windows 10 consumers as mentioned. And Microsoft goes on to say in this announcement that with the rollout, they plan to cover consumer devices with Windows 10 April 2018 or later update for Home and Pro OS editions of the Windows 10 operating system. Managed devices are not included in the rollout of the runtime to Windows 10, which Microsoft is rolling out now on a controlled rollout by default now to the Windows 10 operating system as well. Now, if you'd like to see if you have received the update, if you are interested, just head to your settings menu, head over to your apps and features list, and just scroll down to where you get the Microsoft Edge web browser. And here we go. It says Microsoft Edge WebView2 Runtime. And you can see mine was updated and installed on the 27th of June, the same day Microsoft made that announcement. Now, the WebView2 Runtime rollout will have minimal disk space according to Microsoft and will use minimal disk space on your operating system, and the impact on your device will be quite low. So you're not really going to feel the impact of this being installed on your system. And the WebView2 Runtime and Microsoft Edge browser are hard linked together, which means they only occupy the disk space of one product when they are on the same version. So as mentioned, it will have minimal impact on your device, and the rollout is to ensure that users are having the best experience. So to give you an example, if I click on Microsoft Edge WebView2 Runtime, we can see the version is 103.0.1264.37, and if I go to Microsoft Edge, we can see the version is exactly the same, 103.124.37. So as mentioned, they are, as Microsoft says, hard linked. Microsoft Edge and the Edge WebView2 Runtime are very closely associated and linked together. And then as mentioned, the enterprise versions of Windows 10 will not be getting this rollout at this stage. And for whatever reason, if you don't want the Microsoft Edge WebView2 Runtime on your operating system, you can just uninstall it by clicking on that toggle in your apps and features list. And just on a side note, WebView2 was available for download previously, before Microsoft now is making it available as an automatic update on your Windows 10 operating system, where you could download the Edge WebView2 Runtime from this website, which would mainly be of no need for, as mentioned, your average consumer running Windows 10, mainly for developers. But now, as mentioned, they're rolling out the Edge WebView2 Runtime to all Windows 10 consumer versions of the operating system now by default. So I just wanted to keep you in the loop in case you saw the entry in your apps and features list and didn't know what it was all about. And I will leave a link to this announcement down below, as in case you're interested, it will just give you a little bit more information. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.